Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's currently AI week on Appsumo, and I have a bunch of tools that are all AI powered. And today we're going to be looking at QuickReel, which is an AI video editing tool that takes long form videos and turns them into viral shorts. You have a bunch of AI magic tools where you can create AI clips from long form videos, generate text to video, AI edits, subtitles, removing bad cuts, removing silences. So there's a lot going on here. You can either upload your own video or you can paste in a YouTube link, and we'll get to that in a minute. First of all, let's check out the pricing on Appsumo. There are 6 tiers, all the way up to $1,000, and there are a few differences across the tiers. So the credit system is quite complicated, and there's nowhere really that shows how it operates. I actually had to search on the AppSumo questions, and then the founder provided a link to Notion. And here it tells you how many credits for each editing tool it will cost. So for each editing tool, it tells you how many credits will be used. It gives you a limit, and it's got all of the editing tools and the credits on this page. So starting at license tier 1, you get 90 credits per month, and that will be used pretty quickly if you are using all the editing tools. And it goes all the way up to 5,000, which is plenty if you have multiple channels or you want to turn long form videos into short form content. You also get more users as the tiers go up, and there is social integration accounts, so that goes all the way up to unlimited, which is nice. Also, keep an eye on the max file upload size. So from tier 1, it's 3 gig, which is quite generous, and that goes all the way up to 10 gigabytes, so quite a lot. You also have the upload storage, and it looks like everything else is included. So guys, if after the review you like the look of QuickReel, then I will leave a link in the description below. It is affiliated, but it will help a lot, and that's at no extra cost to you. Okay guys, so enough rambling on from me. Let's get into the features of QuickReel. And just before we begin, I want to thank the founder for providing me with credits to demo and review QuickReel. Now, I've got 60 credits to show you as much as I can, so I will show you the main features here, as credits do get used up quickly. So a quick note, there is no free trial, so if you do want to use QuickReel, you would have to buy a tier or subscribe to one of their packages. So upon signing up to QuickReel, you'll come across this very nice looking dashboard, and the first thing I notice is it looks very premium and clean. Everything is very accessible and within eye distance. On the left here, you've got the side panel where you can access all the magic tools, your projects, brand templates, which unfortunately I don't have access to, but essentially you'll be able to upload your brand onto your videos, maybe a logo or some text. On the left, they also provide you with a free creator guide, which has some really nice tips. So all the magic tools that you can use on QuickReel are here. You can create AI clips, AI text to video, edit your videos, add subtitles, bad cuts, which is nice, text to image, audio to video, which is also quite good, AI B-roll, which can be handy for more engagement, background music, text to speech, and remove silences, which I really like. But the question is, how good are these editing tools? So the first one we'll try out is create AI clips. And if I just click there, it will give you 2 options. So first of all, you can place your YouTube link here, or you can upload a file in MP4 or MOV. Now there is a little notice down here, and it says we are experiencing some technical issues that might cause projects created from YouTube links to fail. Please try local uploads instead. So this is quite new, and this must be something that they are working on to fix right now. For this demonstration, I will upload a video. So you might be wondering how many credits this will use. And if we go back to this credits page, for AI clip, it says credits are deducted based on the length of the video in minutes. So a 20-minute video will cost 20 credits, and the limit is up to 3 hours. So if you have a podcast more than that, then it sounds like you won't be able to upload that So I'm just going to grab a short video and then I can show you how this works. So I'm just uploading one of my reviews on Multi, and it's a 10-minute review, so it's a bit shorter, and this is how quick it kind of uploads, so less than a minute for a 10-minute video. Okay, so that's uploaded, and now we have a few options here. And what I like is it does say how many credits that used, and it's going to be 11, which is correct. Just below that, you can select your language from a bunch here, and it says for best results, select the available speech language, and this is English. Then you can choose what category this video belongs to. I'm going to choose informative. What platform are you making the reel for? Let's just say YouTube Shorts. You can also trim the video here, which will save credits. I'm going to leave it how it is because I want maximum amount of shorts from this 10-minute video. You can also choose the duration of the reel. Let's choose 30 to 60 seconds. You can choose up to 6 reels. So if you have a longer video, it would be good to have more reels. So that's quite a restriction currently. Let's just choose 4 as it's quite a short video. Now you can apply some of these AI features. So you can toggle it on if you want it or just toggle it off. So you can have an AI hook, which is in beta at the moment. So hook your audience with compelling video openings. Takes 2 times longer. There's also AI background music you can add. You can add in AI B-roll or remove silences. So I'm going to add in background music. In fact, let's just click all these on. Now, I can imagine it's going to use a lot of credits, but I want to show you a few features. So let's just take a look at the credits and see roughly what that will be. And for most of these, it's 10 credits. So I might actually take off a couple of these, such as remove silencers and background music, so I don't really need that. So all of these would essentially use up 10 credits, so that would be 10, 20, 30, 40 credits, and I've only got 60. So let's just go with that for now. So for B-roll settings, you can choose AI images, stock videos, or both. I'm going to choose both. B-roll frequency, let's just put low, you don't want too many. Now for stock videos, I'm not sure what they're using, if it's a proper good quality one or Unsplash or Pexels or something like that. You can apply subtitles, which is what makes videos very engaging, and you can choose where you want them. So I'm going to choose in the middle. You can choose the font size, let's leave it at medium. Text casing, I'll have it in default, and you've got a few fonts to choose from. So there isn't too many, but there's enough to get you started. Let's go for Squadder 1, which I don't know what that looks like. And base color, let's put highlight color as purple or pinky color. And now you can choose the template. Now they have examples of every template and they actually have quite a few to choose from. So I'm sure you'll find the one that you want. Let's look at one that looks very popular. I'm going to go with Vivid. That looks quite cool. And then once you're done, you just go to get clips up here. And now that will say processing and analyzing. So this will take a few minutes and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, guys, so that surprisingly took about 25 minutes to generate from a 10-minute YouTube video, which in all honesty is quite a long time. But if the quality is exceptional, then maybe that can be forgiven. So under recent projects on the dashboard, you can go to view clips and now you will come across this screen. Now, there are some really nice features that you can do here and options to change. So first of all, at the top, you can create a custom clip, which basically means you can select any part of the video and cut that clip. So that's really nice and it will cost you 5 credits, but I haven't seen this in other tools that are similar. And another option is AI clip. And once again, you will select the video, and the AI clip means that you can use the AI features such as removing silences, filler words, B-roll, and background music, and adding subtitles. So if you chose a selected clip or a trimmed clip, then and you use the AI, then it will add in some of those features, and that will cost you 5 credits. Okay, so let's check out what we've got here. We've got 4 clips as requested from that 10-minute video. You have a title which is relevant to each clip. This number here, 92 out of 100, 91 is a virality score, which basically means how strong it might rank on the different platforms. So down here it says on Instagram it'd be a 9, YouTube and TikTok will only be a 6. I don't know how accurate that will be, but that's what they're providing here. And something new I haven't seen in other tools like this, it has this little area here where the AI will provide analytic feedback. So for a hook, it will say the content expresses relatable sentiments about simplifying tools. It lacks strong storytelling, which is true, it's not about that. And then you've got the flow, which tells you about some insights, quality, so it's clear and coherent, and the trends. So towards the tool and the mention of its productivity can resonate well on social media. So it kind of analyzes the video and tells you a bit about what can be improved and what it's about. So that's really neat. Everything's kind of set up to upload to your social media channels. They've got AI captions and you can copy that or regenerate that again. And it is AI generated, so they got words like game changer, efficiency, but they look good. And then you got AI tags, so based on the video, the AI has provided you with some tags. And there is a spelling mistake here, but that's okay, you can change that. And like I said, down here's the platform virality score. Let's watch the video and see what we have. And remember, we added B-roll, so let's check it out. People don't want really advanced and complicated tools, and this does what it says on the tin. And it's good to check out this page because it gives you real life kind of examples on how the product will work. Overall, I'll say multi is definitely worth it, especially if you have an online business, you're an entrepreneur, or you're into affiliate marketing. It's very simple and easy to use, and there are a few options they can have, but the foundation is there, and now all they need to do is keep adding to it, listening to feedback. And I reckon this is a tool that many people use for years to come. Okay, so the video looks pretty good. Obviously, there's no face on there. If it was a podcast or a video with a face, it would probably capture that face well. But because my review doesn't have my face in it, it probably struggled to capture the correct areas. But I think overall it did a pretty good job. It even blurred out some of the background, so that was cool. It added in a couple of B-roll pictures, but no videos. And those images weren't exactly too relevant. And I'm sure I asked for AI images as well, or both, and I seem to only get stock images. So that's something that can be improved on. We have a few options below the video. You can come in here and edit it. And there is quite a lot here that you can do. You can change the subtitles, you can change the subtitle template. So if I wanted invert, for instance, then you got the transcript here, which you can edit. And if I went to apply all, that will now take roughly 6 minutes, which again is quite a long time for just changing the subtitles. I don't know if this is something on the back end, but I've used similar tools and it's been a lot quicker. Okay, guys, so that took around 7 or 8 minutes to generate the new subtitles, which once again seems a long time. So let's have a look. People don't want really advanced and complicated tools, and this does what it says on the tin. And it's good to check out this page because it gives you real life kind of examples on how the product. So the subtitles look pretty cool, to be honest, but they don't really go well with the video because of the background. So for another video, that would look really good. So going back to the editing options, you can add in your background music, remove silences if you want. So if you go there, you can actually click this on, toggle it on, and you can choose from a variety of music. So they have some nice options. You can turn up the volume, you can have a fade in and fade out, which is cool. You can choose from all these different categories. I'm guessing all of these are ones you can use across social media platforms without any kind of copyright. Moving on, we've got AI edit. So you can choose from these templates, which I really like actually. So this will add some engagement into the video, and there's quite a few to choose from. So next up we have B-roll. So you can click on any of these and see the image. And what you can do here is click on the image. You can either search for a stock image, just say a dog, and that will come up with dogs. And you can just replace that with the current image, or you can generate one with AI or upload your own. And then we have sound effects volume, so you can toggle this to whatever you want. And then once you're done, you go to apply all changes, and you'll see up here it says 20 credits. And that's because I've applied background music and the subtitles. So you can see how this can go down very quickly. I'm not going to apply this as I've only got 49 credits left. You can also download each clip just by clicking here, and you have another feature where you can schedule your shorts. So if you went to select all accounts, or if you have accounts there, you can do that, or you can add your account. You can choose from YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and you can even have multiple ones. There's also advanced analytics, but you need to upgrade for this. But I can only imagine that you can get analytics on your video when it's being uploaded. So that's quite nice. And yeah, as you go through each clip, you can play them, you can adjust all this, find out your virality score, and basically download them or schedule them to your social media platforms. You can also share by copying the link or the QR code, and you can sort clips by chronological virality, or you can download all at once. So I'm going to show you a couple of more features as I've only got 49 credits, and I want to show you AI text to video. So first of all, at the top, it will tell you how many credits are going to be used for using the AI text to video feature. And below that, you have a script. You can paste in your script here. I'm just going to copy that. And then what you'll do is go to generate script. You can select from your style. I'm just going to choose custom, add in what I put previously. Duration between, let's just choose 40 seconds. So that's 80 words, and generate script. And here is the script. So it looks about 80 words. I'm just going to use that script, and now it's pasted into here. So below that, you can select from different voices, and some of these are really good. I don't know if they're using 11 Labs or another software, but I will preview a couple and you can see what you think. You can also select from multiple languages, and once you select a language, that will find all the voices related to that language. So let's go with English. Let's select neutral or even male, and you can also select a style. So if I wanted them to be, let's have a look, cheerful, it will come up with these four here. It's not letting me preview it, so I'm not quite sure why that is, because there was an option earlier. Let's change that off there.
I don't really care what you call me. I bet.
And we can check out a couple of more.
To recoup revenue losses from playing without fans.
So some of these you can't actually select. I'm not sure if they use up more resources or if they're only available for an upgrade, but there's a bunch to choose from. And below that, you can also choose from different styles. And they have some really nice ones here: real time, realism, anime, and yeah, there's quite a few. Medieval painting, which I haven't seen before. Oh, Pixar, that's a popular one. Let's go with fantasy because that's what the video is about. You can also add in background music. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave the settings as they are and choose impact for this one. And once you're done, you go to generate. And it says there it will take around 16 minutes, which is a long time. And just to create one video and all the extra features to go with it, all the extra editing, it's going to take up a lot of time just to do kind of one video with all the extra additional features there are to add. Okay, so the AI text to video that I created was 21 minutes ago, and it still says 19%. And if I go to AI edit, it will say an extra 12 minutes. And if I go to this, so you can't actually generate anything else until that's done. And I think for this to be able to generate multiple content or video editing tools, you need to upgrade your package. The only thing I think I can do is do the AI text to image, which I'll show you now. So at the top here, you can choose your aspect ratio. I will choose 9:16 for this. You can choose the model, pro or base. You can add in hints here and you can provide your prompt. I've added in a man walking in the rain for a modern Japanese city in cyberpunk. And of course, you can choose your visual style. So I'm going to choose cyberpunk, and this will cost 2 credits. And I believe that's 2 credits for any of these styles. So we'll go to generate and see what the output gives us. And here we go. So the image is actually very good. It reflects well on the prompt that I put in. It's even added a good shadow of the man. So yeah, I really like that. And let's do one more. So I've added in a female on the fields. It's a sunny day. She is very happy. And this time we'll choose realism and generate. Okay, so that's a really nice image. It's quite realistic. The grass, maybe not so, but it's captured the clouds in the female. She looks very happy. So overall, that's quite impressive. It would be nice if you had a few more editing options like you do in other AI image editing tools. Perhaps been able to generate more images at once, maybe edit some of the parts of the image, such as a removal of something, or you can add in a particular prompt to generate a new part to the picture. On the right hand side, you'll see all your generated images. You can delete them, you can regenerate the same image, or download them. Okay, there seems to be an issue here with the clip that I asked to generate, and this is for text to video. It's been stuck on this 19% for ages and it keeps starting again from 13 minutes. So that's a shame, and I don't think I'll be able to show you this. So let's delete that. And you can provide some feedback here. So I'm going to put technical glitches during upload, and I think you can do multiples. So we'll click a few that are relevant, and there we go, delete. And the good news is that because it didn't generate, it didn't use any of my credits. So now I can show you another feature. Okay, so this is audio to video. I've uploaded a YouTube MP3 file. It's about a kid's story about a big silly crocodile, and this is going to cost 10 credits. So let's go get clip. And for a 4 minute video, we're looking at around a waiting time of 17 minutes, and it is going down, but that's still a long time. Whilst that video is generating, let's have a look at some of the details of the company on Appsumo. So they were founded in December 2022, based in India, startup stage currently. They do have an active roadmap. So in progress is Ultimate Creator Guide, Braille Editor, add only subtitles. And I do think they really need to work on the processing speed, because there's one thing that's holding back QuickReel. It's how long it takes to generate any type of video or edit any video. It's just far too long and would really put off a lot of people. They do have a lot of planned features such as text to video long format, project queuing, which would be good, custom font upload, calendar, upload videos via Drive, choose video from your YouTube channel. They also have a Discord channel and a blog that you can visit on their website. What they really need to show on their website is the Help Notion page, which is almost impossible to find unless you go to the questions and type in help or something like that. The founder has provided a link, so that really needs to be somewhere that you can access easily. They also have API implemented, which is really nice. This is for only tier 5 and tier 6 plans, so you have to be spending at least $699 to access the API. Now, I've just checked out that clip again and it's gone back up to 17 minutes. So at the moment, I don't think this is working, which really is a shame. Also, it says we'll send you an email when your clip is all set, but that didn't happen. I haven't received any emails, so that needs to be looked at. It says you can safely leave this page, but every time I leave and go back, the time restarts again from about 17 minutes. So guys, unfortunately I can't show you everything as some of the features seem to be down or not working currently, and I'm hoping they're fixing those ASAP. There are 3 reviews that are currently on Appsumo, 2 5 stars, and there's this 2 star, which all the things that this person has said seem quite accurate. It says each render took around 15 minutes for a 60-second clip. that I believe, and there's a few bugs and things, so it's quite accurate. And these two down here, I don't know if before when QuickReel launched on Appsumo it was working better, but they really need to look at some of these areas of improvement. Okay, guys, so the question, as per usual, is would I recommend QuickReel? At the moment, currently, no. And this is only because some of the features didn't work. The background processing is very slow in comparison to a lot of similar tools that I've used. I'm hoping these bugs or these technical errors can be fixed within a few days, because if they're not, I see a lot of people refunding or not buying QuickReel at all. And to be fair, all the features are there, but the performance is not. And it does look like a very sleek tool, but of course, it's not about how it looks, it's about how it performs. Okay, guys, so if you like this review of QuickReel, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more updates, and so you don't miss out on any videos. And I'll see you on the next review.